Hello friends, Arder here, and this is showcase number 42, and we start with pretty incredible track Diabler Orbital Space Laser by IOI. And according to IOI, all this animation of lasers, destruction and other stuff was provided by Diabler, and it's so amazing, it's so great, and it's so cool what you can do with all this new V16 version, with all these new logic elements. It's fun, it's great, really love it. The track itself not really hard, but you know, I was just a couple times distracted by the lasers and the animations. And right away after the pathing track, I want to show you AFK because of it's so cool, and it's basically open up the story of all these orbital lasers, and AFK leads to Diabler headquarters with Diabler inside of it, and he as classical villain, and the only difference from the classical villain, he succeeds. He basically put us in the pit with shark with lasers. So, but I really start loving chord tracks, but I think it's because I become slightly more experienced. For example, this loop that chord use for like after checkpoint 2 to checkpoint 3, I believe I already play with some kind of this element, maybe Shadow build or even chord, but it was like 3-4 months ago, and I was failing so many times there. But now seems like not really hard, and when it's doable you love track more. But I believe there's no really hard elements in this track. Cozy Retreat by Shadow, and well, on this track I found one hard element. It's speed check jump, like almost at the beginning, and I believe you need 112, 115 speed to make the jump. If you slightly messed up before that and you don't have, you won't make it. Other parts of the track are pretty cool, pretty doable. I didn't find any other really hard elements that could basically spoil your run or distract you, so it's mostly like straightforward after that. And thanks for a lot of arrows. Redunklicious by Renergy, hope I pronounced it correct. It's so many letters, you know. And this is a slalom track, which I, like, as always, I really don't like all this slalom ISIS feature, but in this case it's like combination of normal track with icy pipe, some kind of hybrid, I don't know. And Tron said that he saw a lot of track like recently, like in this style. For me it's the first one, and still a lot of ice, still a lot of place where you can fall off from the icy part of the track, and probably like wall ride jump after checkpoint 5 could be some kind of risky, and if you failed or crash or something like lose speed, you won't have enough speed to make the last jump. But in most cases it's doable, pretty doable. But to be completely safe, if there was a like booster, but even without it, as I said, it's pretty doable. And tested by Rory 13, and this is really hard, really hard track for me. I can't do it. So as you saw, you need 147 speed to make this jump, and for 5 minutes I never do it. And spoiler alert, there was just 2 persons who did it. It was Saint Nix and Lexer, I guess. But as you can see, after that it's really not really hard track. It's mostly like straightforward. One big speed check, which I believe it's really hard to do because you forced to do wall ride, and you need really smooth transition to this jump. So yeah, hard challenging track. Grip Twist by St. Nicholas, and well, I believe you figure it out because you watch Just Maki. This is another really hard track, and yet again, just to finish it, Just Maki and St. Nicholas, but I just don't count St. Nicholas because he's an after of this track. But this is really hard track, and it's hard from the beginning, from the first transition, when you need to go from one part track to another and maintain speed to do like 180 on vertical wall, which I honestly never do, and a lot of people just never do it on this one and then hit another. So you need to do it twice. Very hard, very. Twisted by Maxi12, and this is very cozy, nice track. Still, I found a couple ways how you can crash here, but it's pretty doable, and I believe the most challenging will be to find the optimal line, because I don't think that doing like constant 360 using like power patterns, these rings, I don't know how to say different way, but basically if you're using them and do by them, I think you still can miss some checkpoints. So it's all about the find the perfect transitions with smooth landing on all these lines. So yeah, really fun track, not really hard to finish, but hard to find the best line. And Precision 5, Just Maki. So I believe was like 4 Precision before that, and hope there will be a couple more after that, because it is quite interesting track and quite challenging. I was failing a lot on the first turn, because as track name suggests, you need to be really precise and you need to have a lot of precision to do that, and I'm not really good at precision and inconsistent way how you need to do this track. And in most cases, this is like straightforward track. You need to do all elements like one by one, and there's only one part, one place where more than specific arrow guideline that could like help to understand where you need to go. So I was failing, but with editing magic, I hope you don't see anything. So when you go into checkpoint 8, you go right, but I for some reason go left and I get lost. So yeah, just one arrow ruined my attempt on Showcase. And I would start earlier before the next tracks, and it will be track from Ogelgame. It's called In the Hall of the Zeepkist, and it's AFK track, let's call it music break. I really enjoyed it. I don't even know how much time Ogel spent on this theme, and it's really great. I don't know what to say. It's yeah. The only thing that probably I'll agree with Lexer, it's yeah, I really want to hear Rush E or any Rush song in Zeepkist. But yeah, just enjoy. This is great. Ogel, this is so great. Thank you. Okay, Rusty 5 level -0. And yeah, first when I saw it, it was like, oh, I 100% play this track, and why it's here is really close. But then you have really fun transition and you like, oh geez, and okay, you need to do another run, but it's really easy track, and I have really great proof of that, because at the up of this video you see how 3-year kid did it, and she was playing this game first time. So yeah, it's, I would say it's really show two things. The first, you can play Zeepkist in any age, and second, this track is really nice for people to start playing Zeepkist. Okay guys, and we're at the last track for this week. It's made by Tiger, play on PC, for Arder, you, and I don't know, I really love this track, really love colors, really great, nothing bad I can say about this, really smooth line, really nice, but yeah, so great. And I don't say it in a funny way. Yes, it's simple, but as I said previous week or a couple weeks ago, it's really great to see how Tiger play on PC, starting building his track, and there was a lot of like really hard lines, not aligned tracks, not aligned elements, and it was really like more trolling tracks rather than playable tracks. And like for like 3-4 months he evolved, he built so really great tracks, and I really admire people who can build tracks from like words, from different like standard elements, like from, I don't know, like trees or like cars or any other stuff, and build inside of all these tracks. So it's really great. I really enjoy playing some type of tracks, and I really enjoy to see how people made this idea and how they build, and I really enjoying it. Once again, Tiger, play on PC, thank you for this track. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. It wasn't really long, but there was a lot of really cool tracks, and as always, leave likes, leave comments, what track you like most, what you want to see extra, like more than X. Have a great idea for just AFK part of the tracks, but probably I will need to take some time to find a lot of like show AFK part of the tracks and tracks with AFKs, so maybe a couple weeks. So yeah, as I said, leave likes, leave comments, and see you next time. Bye!